Hi folks, hey, from SixFourTrading. I want to talk about shorting today and how I shorted ALZN. We put up the signal alert in the Discord for ALZN. Traders got in on the trade. We traded it down. Discord made money today. Great profits on this. Members over the years, thousands of members have given me and another prominent Discord that I was in, not going to mention the name here. I've been nicknamed the Hammer. That is for a reason. Because most traders don't know how to short. Most traders are scared to short. You need to learn how to trade both sides. And I've said this before in previous posts. You're not a trader, in my opinion, unless you can trade both sides. So what does that mean here? So for ALZN, see I got orders here. Sometimes I'll show them. And I shorted this stock when it broke my key level. It was at key level 7. Why was I on 7? Let's go through a daily chart. Right here, there's a pivot point. Talk about pivot points. If you get in my courses, we get you up to speed on everything trading, candlesticks, trend lines, support resistance lines, gaps, all that kind of stuff is in there. Anyway, this is a pivot point. So it was above that pivot point. So the next layer up would have been here where it rejected at this level here. And I'll mark that at a little bit above 8. And went a little bit higher. And then you could have went up higher to 9s or 10s if you wanted to. But what was the catalyst? See, these are things we talk about in the Discord. The first thing we look for, okay, there's a stock breaking out and momentum was going up. What's the catalyst? There is no catalyst. Not a good one. The catalyst was a phase 2 study that went up on that phase 2 study, which is what we call fluff catalyst. That's not sustainable. You give me an FDA approval, that's sustainable. You give me a phase 3, I might get a little more range on this, and maybe I'll get maybe 2 or 3 days, but I'm not going to get a breakout and a hold above because of that. You have some confluence that this is going to come back down. So then we go back to the intraday chart, and I'll show you real quick. Right around here, when it got an alert, I set it alert, and I moved on to multiple other stocks that I was trading today. But anyway, this one gave me an alert when it hit the 7. I entered the trade. It's below VWAP. There's a whole strategy course I got on VWAP, how to trade that. And I walked it all the way down. Got out here around a little under 5s. Great trade, great profits, not hard, very easy. I'm going to say it. Doesn't have to go your way all the time, but if you have experience and you know how to trade these things, it's how you make money. But most people only know how to buy the dip. So there are people who are buying the dip here because they got caught on the hype and the FOMO and they got destroyed. Some people bought up here, buy high, or you don't buy high, you don't sell low. You sell high, you buy low. You guys got it backwards. You got to move this thing up. You want to be able to learn how to trade? You want to learn how to short? You got to get with your boy Hank. I'll teach you how to short. I'll teach you how to identify these easy setups, how to identify fluff, and how to manage your risk. That's the most important thing when it comes to shorting. You have to manage risk when it comes to short. And then you can make some money on the way down. If the market flips around, we got tariff information going ping-ponging with the tariff information, going back and forth here now. If that tariff information turns out where I think they're going to go back on, and then you got NVIDIA who have like weak earnings, which is controlling the markets, running all up all-time highs. What are you going to do when the stock starts to tank and sell off? Are you going to sit there and watch it go down and continue to buy the dip and get smashed? Or are you going to learn how to trade both sides and be a real trader and make money when the stocks go down? I'm Hank, SixFourTrading. I always give you real advice. I'll talk to you guys later.